Yo, 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 yo. What's up? How's it going? Doing redevelopment again. But the mic has died partially on the last stream. I went and checked. And yeah, I'm really excited to do some slight changes in this little stream. With no music, because music can be distracting in a way. I don't know how to run the music like separately to OBS so I don't have to hear it. I could just focus here. Also, I love to listen to music, but YouTube is not your friend sometimes. They will demonetize you, flag you as someone as someone who's sharing copyrighted content, as if it's like pirating. So it's like, nah. So I'm gonna take a look here. The population unemployment is down at 5.5%, way better than 60%. And I'm still working on the downtown area. And I worked on this after that last stream, because why the fuck not? I just want to play this all chill. But right now, there are some issues related to traffic. And when you have less connections, the chances for traffic, for heavy traffic, it increases dramatically. So I noticed that these intersections cause a lot of congestion. So I guess what I have to do is probably look at one of these roads, like this one, and connect it to the other side, to the suburbs. And I know there's a better way, which is sinking this highway below ground level and then make the ramps and all that. But since that was established, I won't do it. I refuse to do it. I don't want to do it. And I don't like to do it. So I could take a look at this. These are housing projects and failed businesses. So there's definitely not a problem demolishing these buildings. Not that, not at full capacity. So what I'm gonna do is pause and just demolish all this crap. And then the next step is to also demolish these, because we don't care. And now we have a road without any exits here. So I'm gonna start here and then start raising the bar. And then take it down here. I'm gonna extend this road up until the end, since we need to add more routes. Okay, so since we already have, and this is also I don't think it's I highly doubt it's a arterial road, because this road right here, it's the new arterial. So now for this, I'm gonna add a road that circles it. And just place it here. And I'm gonna let the simulation run and do its own thing. Excellent. So now everything's sort of back to normal. Now I have to... Now what I have to do is to get this road connect to this intersection right here. But at the same time, this is also part of a... Well, this is not an arterial road at all. I think these two are. And I think what I'm going to do is just leave it as is and let the traffic figure it out. So I demolished all these row houses since there was a recession going on in the city after I raised taxes to 30%. Duh. I just want to make a city a pretty realistic city. I don't think I'm on to par with those 600K subscriber guys. They have all the, you know, they like doing this shit too much. I love doing this shit. I'm not the best one. So let's see here. The parks, there's not that much traffic. Let me take a look here. This looks better actually than before. It used to be all red. But now I gotta take a look. And the thing is, these roads are 2-lane roads and traffic is fine because there's not that too many people, you know. They could go around here. Let me show you the road map. So see, the connectors, they supposedly have too much traffic, but then when I look at the volume, this is more accurate. So volume is doing all right. The roads that have the most volume are the arterial roads, like these ones, these two right there. And well, it makes sense because it's a long road, but look at the traffic, how it's flowing. It's flowing fine. Like, it's not a deadlock. And you want to avoid deadlocks. Deadlocks destroy your city. It will increase crime. As you can see here, it's a lot of crime. And traffic here is a little iffy. But, and look, there's a police station right next door. So, it just doesn't make sense. That means I should make this district, extend this district. Let's see, there's a tool here. Yeah. And then kaboom. And then the police station, I'm gonna tell the cop to focus on this district. And hopefully crime will, you know, will simmer down a bit. This is the capital district. I don't know. When you play a city building game and you know, like, hey, how can I make this efficiently? Maybe segregate the government with the main city, and that's exactly what I did. So I used to place the central bank here. It used to be here. Now the central bank is located here, right here. This is the central bank. I made this shitty ass custom parking lot. It looks terrible, but it's doing wonders. There's not that many cars, you know, looking for parking. But the thing is, the parking lots are just pre-built. They're not really custom, most of it. I also have to, you know, make this look more palatable, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And this building has a problem. A lot of those custom assets, they don't have even the entry points. I think I'm tasked to make a custom entry point using assets, not assets as the building, like park shit. But it's gonna look so goofy. People are gonna notice, oh, that's the gazebo, turning the gazebo into a 500 story building. The gazebo is the main entrance, or the park. And place a random park with a gazebo, and it has little ladder that goes down and then you get into this building, but that's not even real. But the economy there in Capital Glen, it has 14K residents in this little region, and then the downtown area, 40K. So it makes sense to have more people. Backtown has a similar population as Capital Glen. But I don't know why there's a high crime problem going on right now. And one issue with this game is on Cities 2 and even on Cities 1, they tell you a crime is going up, but you don't know what type of crime. Well, what? Smoking marijuana in your house and the cops smelt it and then issue you a fucking arrest warrant? Wow. As a mayor, I'm so impressed with the police force arresting all those marijuaners, fucking stoners. Yeah. But this is the park area. I still need to develop it. I still need to develop this a little bit more. And yeah, this is a green field. This used to be a vehicle factory. I moved it away because it used to be, the city hall used to be right here. And now I added some apartment buildings. And I think I could develop this into a commercial district or an office park. And then here, there's the industrial. Still looking at okay. So unemployment rose up from 5.5% to 10% in a matter of 3 minutes-ish, which is crazy. And one of the issue is this map is not terrain friendly. And I noticed that this interchange does not connect to that. And it looks shitty as fuck. It looks so terrible. It looks done by a country where, this was built in a country where illiteracy rate is like above 40%. Let's be liberal here. So I'm gonna delete this shit. And let's see if I can connect this from here to there. That's gonna be. I don't think this is gonna be any problem. I don't think it's gonna be problematic. So what I'm gonna do is just turn this end of the road. Maybe I could trim this a little bit. Well, this is bullshit. What I'm gonna do is just make it up to here, and then finally do a two-laner. Make it 180%, 180 degrees, I don't think it's a good idea to add a straight stretch. Just gonna do like this. Yeah. Awesome. Also, I'm gonna do constant slope and ground because I don't want a really short pillars and pay for more pillars. So this is odd. Clearance too fucking low? What? What happens if I... Oh, awesome. That's awesome. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete all this bullshit. And actually, I think it's a better idea to just turn it into a foreign laner. And then this is a bridge. It looks extremely asymmetric, but that's fine. What about here? I think I could turn this into 3 lanes. And make it a 4-lane. Yeah, I think that works. So let's do this dirty job. Coming up on Dirty Jobs, the mayor will try to build a shitty ass interchange. This looks terrible. Looks like a restaurant kitchen where people, when they're next to the fucking burners, you have toilets for the workers there. And did you see? I don't know. It's too fucking crazy. But I'm gonna do an ascend here to this direction. I'm not gonna force it into a bridge. And I can tilt this a little bit more. Yeah, move those trees away. Get it the fuck out of here. So now we have this. But then it would be a great idea to we gotta make it into bridge as a bridge. And then here just gonna raise it up. This looks terrible. Well, not too bad. I can actually raise this up a bit. Wow, it looks way better. Yeah. I'm gonna worry about the lane math later, but now we have this direction to go there. And then here, what happens if someone wants to... Yeah, I think I could just do this. I don't know. I fail lots of IQ tests because I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, I could just... Okay, now what if visitors want to use this airport? Because there's nothing else after that. This is irritating, but used to being irritated all the time to the point I don't give a fuck. This is gonna look disgusting. This is gonna look terrible. I think there's not gonna be any deadlocks. Chop this connection here. Maybe I gotta add one extra ramp, one extra exit, but I'm gonna leave it for now as is. Because people won't be just driving into the city to use the airport, you know. I think this ramp is used for people from the capital district. Let me get the mic closer, a little bit closer. Awesome. And now we got this done for now. I guess what we gotta do is, oh look, notification from Indeed. Bullshit, just bullshit notification. I think this could get here. Get to this part. Because this is extremely isolated, but there's already pretty good connection here. You could go drive down here and then get there. Let's see how unemployment is doing. It went up. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Don't fucking matter. I gotta place factories, all the entire fucking city, even the green areas, bro. Factories, no green areas, fucking. Okay, let's make this entire city extremely independent from its own whatever nation it's located in. It's just stupid. It's fucking stupid. But let's see. So traffic will get a little better because there's more connections. There will be no funnels. Holy shit. Okay, I gotta do this nonsense. There's no 6-lane. This is bullshit. This some bullshit. Okay, at least traffic is becoming slightly more stable. Yes. Yes, indeed. Maybe this section here is causing logs, grid logs. Oh yeah, I forgot to add. I added this little highway section to reduce many stopping traffic across the city. You only stop at the intersections, and then it stops here. And then this is the downtown area. I gotta add, like, make this into a huge parking lot next to this skyscraper. But why is unemployment too damn high and fluctuating and shit? Yeah, all the industrial sectors, man. I gotta read into how to make it really efficient. Because the problem with this game, it's just, okay, factories, okay, maximum zoning size is this bullshit. Okay? This bullshit is the maximum zoning size. So, yeah, like, how the fuck is this real? And then, when you have a specialized fucking building, let's say, let's say this one, only hires 22 fucking cats. 22 people are working in this entire fucking building. That's another fucked up thing. I don't know. Paradox does not develop this anymore. Thank God. Hopefully the new company will do a better fucking job. Because honestly, man, this is outrageous. Why the fuck look at this. Look at this little shitty building. 20 people work there. Okay, that makes sense. How about this one?
How many people? 69 people work in this little fucking shack. 69 people. What about this one? 48. 48, 69. And I know it goes up. 83 people. 83 people in this fucking little warehouse. And how many people do they work in here in this fucking paper factory? 22 people. 22 fucking people. 22 people work in this whole complex. But then you get 83. What the fuck is this? Sweatshop simulator? Like, man, even the theme song should be like 1980s Chinese like propaganda music. I don't know. So, okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's a little. No. Oh, yeah, let me reduce this fucking nipple. Jesus Christ. God damn. Okay, let me fucking do this bullshit again. And you know what? Just. Okay, this looks decent. This looks way better. It's not aligned. As you can see, it's forming a little small right triangle, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let me check this message real quick. Okay, traffic is flowing like a charm. Okay, let's see if I can add. Shall I make an artificial industrial island? Let me look at the wind currents. Okay, it goes up north. There's no houses up north here. Is it gonna work? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna leave it as is. There's no demand for fucking office for some fucked up reason. Because I guess my entire city is loaded with a bunch of fucking illiterate, I'm gonna save myself some trouble here. But, yeah. We need more elementary schools. So we're gonna turn this into Kitty City. Bring your little kitty and fill the city with kids, so you better behave right. Let's make a fucking kitty city. Yeah, hell yeah, kitty city. Fucking, let's look at all these fucking schools. Look at all these fucking schools, dude. Look at all these fucking, like, and the people who are not educated, so it's by a little hair. By a little hair, I gotta add an extra fucking school. So, I mean, school zones are necessary, but they're not fucking nice. I don't want to live next to a school. I don't want to fucking deal with the Karens, you know, bringing their fucking kids, yeah, flexing that they reproduce and have families and shit. Whereas many other people can't have children because they know if they're going to have children, they're going to have a hard time. So, let's place another fucking school someplace that does not have any schools nearby. So, you know what? Fuck this park. Fuck this park. We're gonna save the children. We're gonna save the children by adding an extra little school here. And the park does not fit. So, guess what I'm gonna do? Exactly, do this bullshit. And now I'm gonna connect this. This game wants you to build. I notice people in cities too, players in cities too. What they do is they just combine those high dense schools into, you know, they just make it double. Like, this same building right next to each other. I guess I have to do that. Because, what the fuck? Okay, so we're now above minimal capacity. I don't care because that's not gonna fix my unemployment issue. Although it did went a little lower because we hired more teachers. We hired more teachers. Okay, good. Okay, so now I gotta this glitch, dude. I didn't choose the camera, so I guess I gotta place another school here. Look at all these schools. This is Kitty Town. A lot of fucking schools. And the issue with this game is that it doesn't have private schools. As commercial or office, add a school building. God damn it! Why do I have to make? It's increasing the expenses. That's why I gotta tax my citizens up their tits because. Yeah, I gotta place a shit ton of schools and on services, on education. It's actually. Yeah, it's actually the most expensive sector, public sector I got. And the budget is a little bit of a budget because, yeah, dude, you know what? Let me go duplicate this shit. Look, let's see how the budget goes. So, I increased the budget for schools and it got a little bit more expensive. Okay, but now, no one should fucking complain that there's not enough schools. But I don't know. Fucking Sims, am I right? So, crime rate is still fucking high. It's still fucking, like, I know there's less complaints about crime now since the start of the stream, but holy shit, like, what fucking illegal operation they're doing? What they're distributing Fent? Better be. Cause I don't know, if it's someone smoking weed at the back of the warehouse in break time, I should arrest the cop, dude. What the fuck? Let's see here. 24 cats working on this huge mine. Okay. 24. That's why it's stupid, you know. It's stupid to add. All that does is just take up, like, building space. Or nature space, if you want to turn it into a park. But I noticed something else. I added a hangout sector, you know, a little field so that Sims can hang out by the beach. They wouldn't do it. There's no point. So you cannot make your custom parks. I know there's a way. You gotta add some dynamic shit around it so they could interact. Let's say here. Let me see. So yeah, this is someone working out because I added a field, a region that allows the Sims to do what they want, right? And look at this. This is amazing. The reason why they're walking to this direction is mainly because I added this little thing, spaces and areas, right? And when you go here and let's see if so if I'm, you know, when I'm hovering this, I think I'm hovering on the grass. Oh, but here's the filter. Okay, here are the spaces. Here are the logical spaces. So this is a space that allows people to hang out and do whatever they want. What the flying fuck is this? Holy shit. What the fucking ass is this, dude? What is this shadow? It's a little 3D. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on with this game? Dude, this is all flat. I need the okay, I'm gonna delete this and I gotta add this shit. This fucking snap. Fuck you, snap. Okay. I guess the best way is to, you know, do not intersect with the road. There's already a crosswalk. And look at this. Look at this. I notice this game has a lot of like irregularities that you gotta deal with. And yeah. This is mimetic. But let's see. Now it's not a crosswalk. But there's no problem with that because under road services on that tab, you can place it here. And look at this bullshit. It's snapping to the wrong fucking direction. So okay, you idiot Sims, walk around the fucking block so you could then get to this side. I don't fucking care. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss because I'm pissing my pants right now. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. Sorry, that wasn't just a piss. That was shitting, man. That was shitting. So now we got money. We got a more decent unemployment rate that fluctuates 4%. I'm not building any more housing. Because if I do, I don't want to get up to 200K, and then 200K turns my computer into a 16K Commodore machine or something. So let's see how Capital Glen is doing. It's not bad, not too bad. A lot of smart people taking this roundabout and then turn right here towards the central bank. Amazing. Right next to the corner of the whole map. I forgot. Let me take a look at something here. Now people are poor again. People are fucking poor again. Fucking poor. Poor. Fuck. Poor. Fuck. Fuck. I can't answer that. I'm streaming. Okay. So, I guess I can add more factories in this little sector here. I'm gonna make it light. You know what? Or how about heavy? How about heavy? How a little heavy sector here? I don't care. I enjoy some traffic, bitch. Enjoy some traffic, little fucking loser. Yeah, because we don't have trains for you. I'm not gonna build rails. Rails is gonna fucking cost a lot of bullshit. Who the fuck uses rails today, bro? All the rail cities are broke, dude. Holy shit. People are still moving in droves. What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. Let me take a look at the airport. There's still crime at the fucking airport. You know what I'm gonna do? I noticed something. NPCs are stupid, right? You gotta say, this is a box. And this is, let me call it airport stand. Airport stand, and this little service, this bullshit right here on airport stand. And now there's not going to be any more criminality problems. Because the purpose of me placing a fucking police station here is to simply not make, to not make this guy work the entire fucking city. And I messed up. But at the same time, it's a little stupid. It's a little stupid. Like, hey, it's a little too far away. There's some buildings here that we got to take care of. Okay. This building uses 8 agents. 8 agents. What happens when there's not that many close proximity to other activities or any, people thing? It can automatically adjust to maybe 4 employees, 3 employees, without having to do this bullshit of the district. But that's cities for you. That is cities for you. Wow. And this is stupid. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna use this very exit. Awesome. And cause a lot of fucking traffic. Look at all this traffic. All it's for because of this. And then you have these whores, these products of gangbang, these people who, the reason why they exist because their mom is such a slut that decided to go to a gangbang, and then probably the mothers gave birth while she was at it at the gangbang, probably. I know that's fucked up, but this shit, bro, like, I don't know. I know it happens in real life, but holy shit. Maybe what I can do is add an extra lane. Hear me out. Add an extra lane. So these concussed people can do this shit. And now there's going to be something more functional. But now there's going to be more traffic in this street here. So these products of degeneracy and whoredom, now they can let these poor people at the tail of the traffic to use other fucking exits. And it's pretty fucked up that there's a sector here that's only 2 lanes, but yeah. Okay. So everything is now working perfectly fine. So there's not that many whoredoms going around here in traffic. All set. Look at this. I know who the whore is. The maintenance guy. Causing all the traffic. Look at all this. I mean, hey, he efficient. He's efficient. And he got out of the way. Wow, what a reasonable man. Denigrating the traffic a little bit, but fucking A, man. Do your thing. Promote, bro, I'm gonna give you a raise. But it's just an agent. It's just an agent. It's not a real person. This is not a real person. Or maybe it's not a real person once they start working, because that's real life. If you work, you're just a number, dude. You're not, nobody gonna care. No one's gonna care. You could be right. The boss can be wrong. But you're still wrong. You gotta deal with it, or else time to do some dishes at a restaurant while you're a professional. Imagine be a capable professional who studied some high demand degree, did some work just to be hit with this AI bubble, making all people crazy, acting like fucking monkeys, hiring people who just know how to write paragraphs and be a dumbass. But hey, they get paid well. But hey, what happens if you did the right thing in college? ChatGPT came out your last year and you decided, fuck that shit. I'm gonna use my brain. Well, guess what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, because you're still gonna be unemployed. So you gotta you gotta join them to beat them. And this game follows the exact same principle, but only as agents, because you're an actual fucking number. In life, and when you wanna make money, and you perform well, but you don't suck professional dick. Oh, you don't want to suck professional dick? Oh, puppy. You're definitely gonna do some dirty work for a while, or even for the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of your life. Maybe. So traffic is doing all right. There's no jams, only here, but it makes sense. But this is just an exit. But guess what? Let me guess. Let me take a wise guess. Let me take a fucking wise guess. They're not gonna choose this exit. They're gonna choose the one closest to the core. causing all this stupid shit. Look at this shit. It's the people's brains. Honestly, I blame the citizens. We deserve to embellish our funds. We deserve to keep everything underfunded because these fuckers don't deserve it. They don't fucking deserve it. They do not fucking deserve it. Because if they do, if you make them think they do, they're gonna abuse. All they're gonna do is abuse. Oh yeah, the people who get off there, they have no exits to get in back in. Maybe what I can do here, I can do something useful. Something that helps. And remember, guys, if you have a job, I'm not saying literally suck dick. No, figuratively. I know some people are gonna use this bullshit against me. Hey, fuck not. Why the fuck are you telling people to suck dick? No. Telling full-grown adults that you gotta suck dick. You gotta lie. You gotta lie and suck dick. I think that's the only pro. If your job requires sucking corporate dick, I guess that gives you room to fucking lie. Because, I don't know, if you're an honest person in corporate, you're an idiot. You're punking yourself. You're punking yourself. You don't fucking... You don't embellish or, fabricate fake W-2s. You don't do that, buddy. Oh, buddy, get unemployed. That's the only fucking way to get a job. I know a lot of idiots who shouldn't be in a certain position in corporate, and it's because they do that shit. Unfortunately, they're not caught. I mean, if it's my friend that used to be poor all his life and he did that, okay, good for you, but that's a personal thing. But in general, my guy, you're a piece of shit. Like, if you are honest, you're a fucking piece of shit. Honestly, you deserve the worst, dude. Like, the worst of the worst. And then I can make this here, make this happen here. And then awesome. I'm gonna add more factories. Some heavy factories around here. And then that's how you do an industrial sector. Not realistic, because industry and cities 2, the same as cities 1. The only difference, some specialized bullshit buildings that only employ 10 cats. 10 fucking loser cats. 10 fucking loser cats for a whole building larger than the entire Vatican. Than the entire Vatican City. So, this is how you reduce unemployment rate. It's just this. I know there's nicer ways to do it, but if I do it too nicely, it's not gonna satisfy the demand of your city. So, yeah. This is what you get. But yeah, I made this interchange, no assets or anything, just myself. And it makes sense that I did it myself, because look at this ugly ass bridge. What am I gonna do with that? Yeah, I'm just gonna replace it. Place it here. And I think that looks good. This sector here, of course. So now we have a better, road connection here. Everything is stable. Now let's take a look at the new arterial that we just built. Oh, that's not that. That's not it. This one. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. Mmm. Okay, it doesn't take you to the suburbs. Because I honestly want to divide the suburbs and... I mean, this is the suburbs. This is the inner city. Yeah, with some blight going on. I could just remove some trees. But yeah, that's the state of this map is at. People are moving out. I want that to happen. There's 2 fires. Holy shit, is that a race riot going on? God damn. God damn. No, it's no race riot. It's just an idiot who crashed their car because they don't fucking know how to drive. It's the same type of people who go to the opposite lane from the exit and then wait at the end, like at the last 3 meters of the exit ramp. And okay, let me change the lane and cause a lot of traffic. Yee. It's basically how the drivers work. Bro, there's no... Oh. What the fuck is this? 2 road maintenance vehicles? There's 2 of them. And look at these idiots. These, hey, they're compliant. Hey, they're no rush. They're no rush, but... Why is there 2? What the fuck is going on? Are the conditions that fucking bad? And now they switch lanes. Oh, I get it. They just do this little bullshit and then switch. Go to the other opposite lane. Oh no, dude. This is... Look at this shit. It's a fucking amoeba, dude. It's an amoeba. Brain-eating amoeba type shit. Yeah, now the simulation is slowing down. I don't know why. Why is the simulation slowing down? Let me guess. This shit? Oh, look, no traffic. No traffic. No traffic. That's great. No traffic. That's good. This is the OG ramp. Takes you to the city. And makes sense. There's gonna be some traffic, you know. But yeah, I think this is like the main street that connects from downtown to New Center. People are still fucking poor here. Yeah, look at this poverty. This used to be high income, and now it's just, I mean, it's low rent housing, but the first people who moved here were high income, but I guess it's the first rich guy's like, hey, look, a nice building. I'm gonna pay rent immediately. And then they left the fuck out. And now it's the hood. It's the hood. She. Let me see. Let me take a look here. Wow, there's businesses here. Hey, they're not all... Let's see. Is it a gas station? Ooh, food. Food. Books. Paper, whatever. Food. None. Beverages. None. Food. None. And none. And definitely, obviously, fucking none, because you see your company ad here. If you see that blue thing or anything of the likes of this, you know you're broke. You know the city is fucked. But if you see that everywhere, you just don't know how to play this game. Let's see. So let me take a look at downtown. Downtown, I gotta still redevelop some of it. I added this custom parking lot. You know, looks like The Sopranos. You know, there's nothing here, but I don't know. This city's not doing so well on purpose. I like looking at this city. Fuck you. I'm not gonna do anything. I do whatever the fuck I want. Okay. So this part right here. Only, yeah, 6 times 3 is 18 households. And then in this same amount of space, there's 108 households. So what I'm gonna do is demolish this bullshit, fuck your little historical little building, and I'm gonna use this one. Yeah. Yeah, that looks amazing. That looks great. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna leave these 3. Yeah, this sector here, I'm gonna leave some of these buildings because, you know, they're the OG ones. And this is the OG link here. And yeah, these buildings are, you know, the old buildings from the initial stream. Now I'm taking a look at these. A lot of fucking people here. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't develop this site. Yeah, this is the ghetto, dude. Fuck this. I'm not. What? Modest? What? They're less poor than on Midtown? Holy sh. Downtown is poorer than Backtown? The ghetto? What? God damn. I think Backtown is where it's at. Let me see if I could,
It's a lot of space, buildable space. I added these little lots because it makes it look like, Thing is, I don't have the decals pack. Let me go to the decals real quick. Leaf decals? No. No. Graffiti? No. Oh wow, this is for parking. Oh, these are all decals. Interesting. I'm gonna leave it as is. I gotta see if I can download some detailing decals, but I know that net lanes. Oh look, net lanes. It's pretty cool. Car drive lane. Fence net lanes. I want the shitty fence. I don't. Yeah, this fence. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, that's exactly what I asked for. Just read my fucking mind. And then, yeah, this is all fenced up. But yeah, this fence is ugly. It looks ugly at a certain range. But see, it looks like a building used to be here. It got abandoned, and now it's just lots. So this looks good. Okay, there's another one. But yeah, but this one is blocked off by this highway. Great. What are these houses doing? Fuck out of here. This is not the suburbs. Go back to the suburbs. Okay. Is this the campfire site? Okay. What can I add here? I can add a building here in this corner. Yeah, I'm gonna lock this out. Can I add something here? I mean, it's this is a critical connection. But holy shit, looky here. Looky here. Look at those products of grape. These are all products of grape doing this shit. Look at this. What's up? Why is this exit so sexy and not the one here and then drive around the block? This AI is totally stupid, dude. It's not even AI, dude. It's NES, you know, the NES, the first Nintendo console. Basically, this is NES level AI. I shit you not. Yeah, I fucking hate the Sims in this game. That's why I make shitty areas on purpose. Can I do this? No, because it aims to this sector here. So I'm not gonna do anything here. I can add some medium-sized buildings. Since this is the inner city. There's one here. Another one here. Another one here. Another one here. Another one here. Then add a mixed use. I could add a mixed use here. Why not? Why not, dude? Okay, this is looking a little better. Because eventually I'm gonna turn these into medium buildings and just boring area. This is the Springtown, poor. Let's see the suburb. Suburb is poor. Even suburbia is poor. This other side of the suburb, also poor. Bro, I remember I used to have a lot of rich people here. Like, not in this city, but maybe it's because this is the first time me playing on Cities 2 with limited money. But it doesn't make sense. Why are people that fucking poor? What is it making them so poor? Okay, here there's not that many problems. And bro, the majority of the buildings here are a riddled with crime. Let me take a look at the bus stop. Holy shit, a lot of people arrived to the city. Okay, fill max cap. Yeah. Let's see how high this shit goes. I don't want to add trains. That's unrealistic. Not many cities can afford fucking trains, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let's make the most pedestrian friendly city in the world. Bro, that's not realistic. All that's gonna do to you is every time you visit a new city around the world, you're gonna expect European level public transportation, whereas those cities were fucking developed before the cars were invented. And some in America as well, as you can see, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of car-centric cities either. I'm just like, you know, the government doesn't want to put money to shit. The US is not really a pro-citizen country. It hates its own citizens. That's pretty fucking obvious. Because if they do, they would stop all those AI monsters and it will regulate HR regarding how to hire people because I know AI can, any idiot can do it. Any idiot can use AI. But we want to hire the people who know machine learning before hiring some idiot that only knows AI. But that's business for you. Greed. It's okay to be a little greedy. It's just it went overboard and now it's affecting the population. I don't know why I'm still ranting about this, but just gonna add some buildings here. Okay, this looks nice. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this as a highway. No demand for office. I mean, is it a demand mod? I do use the, oh fuck yeah. Yeah, I used to do that shit. Office? What happens if I remove these custom demands? Let me take a look. Okay. Now it's all starting to make some fucking sense. People want low density. Yeah. People want to live in the sprawl. Only sprawl, and industry. But I don't want to build more sprawl, because if I build more sprawl, there's more demand for fucking industry. And then do you want to place factories all this green area? No. You don't want to live in a city surrounded by fucking smokestacks like that. No. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm just gonna end the stream here. Probably, maybe I could have more houses around here. Yeah, far away from the city. But this is like a small town. It's not. These are not the suburbs. The problem with hilly areas is that you have to level it to some degree and add more fucking schools. Fuck that. You know what, guys? I'm gonna end the stream. This was pretty shitty and quick. I extended it by taking a shit, although I told you guys I'm gonna take a piss and come back, but no, I just took a shit. It took my time. And you see those inbreds or whatever the fuck, you know, taking the wrong exit instead of here, so they could just, you know, go all this. They just want to avoid traffic lights. I want less traffic lights but more traffic. Yeah, that's the mentality of the Zims. But I digress. I'ma go because I gotta take a call. And honestly, man, I just don't give a shit. Here, have one last final view of the city before I finish up the stream. And yes, it's pretty disappointing, and the city looks like your average player playing this. And yeah, man, I learned my lessons on how to make a realistic city, but this looks so fake. I'm gonna save it, and basically by the time this saves, the stream ends.